see spaghetti and meatballs staring at me. Spaghetti and meatballs staring at me. Get yourself a serving, maybe two. Talking Bulls basketball is what we do. Get your garlic bread and your dish of the week on spaghetti and meatballs. Oh yeah, spaghetti and meatballs. Don't forget the Parmesan cheese.
Well. Here we are once again. Spaghetti and Meatballs, host Trevin and Johnsy. How you doing over there, big guy?
Well, Trevin, I'm here, man.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah. That's the best we can say about it right now is we are here.
We texted earlier today, as we do.
Yeah.
Guys, we're skipping the shout outs. We have a couple. We'll save them.
Yeah.
We're skipping the Twitter mentions. We're skipping the text line. We're getting into the shit.
Just straight into it, man. Me and John, we have been we got a lot of pent-up frustration right now. We got a lot of thoughts.
A lot of thoughts.
Emotions. So it might get ugly, but yeah, we're just getting right into it.
We have said from the beginning, we love the Bulls. We're a Bulls podcast.
Right. Oh, a little bit of a lag there. Hang on. Sorry, I missed what you said there.
I know.
Oh, boy.
Are we good?
Now we're good, I think.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I think we're good now. I said we're a Bulls podcast, first and foremost.
Yep.
But we always have said we are going to keep it real.
Yeah. This, we praise them when things are going good. And we're straight shooters. We got to let them have it right now because this is I don't even know how you could try and spin it in a positive way.
You can't. Let's get into it.
We have no choice, but to come on here and just unload.
I'm going to start off, and I got a little idea for a segment. It's called I'm Pissed Off About.
Ooh, I like it.
And I'll start it out. So, Trevin, I'm pissed off about Vooch right now.
Yeah.
And I texted you, and it was like, if Valanciunas is just going to beat the shit out of Vooch, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
It was like the second play of the game. I'm like, if this is what it is, again, for the second time against the Hornets, he just gets abused.
I know. That tiny sliver of hope. Maybe he'll have a better game against him was squashed quickly.
And it's not even defensively. It's like he's backing down like CJ McCollum in the post or somebody, and he kicks it out to Io.
It's
a turnover.
That is what I'm gonna throw in there as the what was it? Shit, I'm pissed about.
It's something like I don't even remember.
Something along those lines. I can't stand it. And I texted you about that. We discussed this. He was doing better in the beginning of the season, backing down and finishing. And he talked about how he wanted to do more of it. And he's backing down guys 5 inches shorter than him. And he's backing them all the way until he's right underneath the hoop.
Yeah.
And then he's passing it out to somebody on the 3-point line who's not even open for a three.
Yeah.
So
I don't get
and I have always been a big Vooch guy. I'm a supporter. Some people get a little dramatic with how bad the trade was or whatever in hindsight, but man, it has been brutal.
Well, we're really going to see it in full focus tonight because we go against the Magic and Wendell Carter. And he's putting up 12 and 10 like we said we wanted.
I know.
And Vooch, he sucks.
Yeah, I know. I mean, Vooch is putting up 12 and 10 too, but we could have gotten that without giving up 2 first-round picks.
Yeah, exactly.
And Wendell Carter. So
I liked Wendell Carter.
Oh, I know.
I didn't have any problems with Wendell Carter.
No, I would have been fine riding the Wendell Carter train and seeing where that takes us. But and again, I've always been a Vooch guy.
Hey, I know. And
Man, no, I know. It's
I
disappointing.
like him too. Yeah, it's just disappointing. I like him too. I'm not even. So there's number one. I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
He's just getting. And at first I was like, okay, he's more of a finesse player. Valanciunas hit 2 threes in his face. Like, dude, what are you doing?
I know. I'm not really sure, man. Because yeah, you can accept like that he's going to get beat down on the inside.
Yes. I was like, all right, fine. He's just gonna.
But once it extends past that, then we really have some problems.
We got some problems. So that was number one. Earlier in the year, we're texting. We're like, all right, let's give this team the benefit of the doubt. We're playing some hot teams beyond the arc.
Yeah.
Now, Trevin.
I know. Now we really don't have an excuse anymore.
We got a problem. 17 threes by the Pelicans.
I know. And that's another one of the issues, and we haven't really discussed it too much. But the fact that we didn't do anything in the offseason to address our own three-point shooting issues, and it just makes it such a uneven, like teams are practically making as many as we're taking some nights.
And that was kind of always our thing last year, was like, we don't even take that many threes. So we're at a deficit to begin with. Yeah. But it's like, we're getting lit up by like Herb Jones on the outside.
Yeah, what's the guy name from the
Trey Murphy lit us up in the third quarter.
Holy smokes, man!
One man wrecking crew.
Yeah, yeah, and we talked last week, like we would have been okay if they went 0-2 against the Nuggets and Pelicans if they at least looked good. And it was the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Like last week, we were kind of like, some good, some bad, and it just went.
Okay, so correct me if we're sitting at, 6-9 right now?
Yeah, I think so.
We got the Magic, and Trevin, I don't like to toss this term around.
Yeah,
this is a must-win.
This is an absolute must-win. They're without a lot of their top guys, too.
Yes. We are 15 games in, and we're pulling out must-win performances tonight.
Against the Magic.
Against the Magic.
Oh, it's getting desperate.
Let me look at the old schedule.
I mean, I don't even know, it's not like you can look at and be like, oh, if we did this better, we would be, or if we did this better. There's so many things that, on the good note, I do feel like AC had his first AC level game.
I have positives that I noted.
Okay, all right. We can get into those when you're ready, but I just.
Well, is there anything else you're pissed? I just needed to get a couple things. I was just like, every time you turn around.
I know, it's bad.
It's like, what just happened?
Here's one thing. This is more of a minor issue,
right?
Because I'm a little pissed off at the people who are liking to point the finger at Billy Donovan.
Oh yeah.
I'm not quite ready to put the blame on him yet, and a lot of people are,
No, I'm with you.
Throw him over the bridge. So that's more just of a minor thing, and not specifically that the team's doing, but people's reactions.
Yeah, and yes, I agree with you. Like people are It's been 15 games, and I understand that we're not hitting the panic button. We're hitting the pissed off button. And there's a difference.
A good way to put it.
We're just pissed off at the concerning thing is it doesn't get any easier in the next 5 games. It's like, I just looked. It's like Boston, Milwaukee, OKC, but then Utah, Phoenix. Yeah. It's like our next 5 games or 6 games.
And it's most of them are all on that West Coast trip too after the Milwaukee game. So
it's like we have 6 games. Can we go 3-3 and still be 3 games under 500? That's like best case scenario right now.
Oh gosh, that's so pathetic. That's so brutal. Oh man, I would be ecstatic if we went 3-3 over.
Yeah, it's like, okay, we gotta win tonight.
That's got a must win.
We gotta beat OKC.
Okay, there's 2.
And then out of the next 4, we got to skunk 1.
Yeah.
Milwaukee at home, maybe. Utah.
Yeah, I don't know about
but
that.
Laurie's lighting us up.
Oh man, I have a feeling too. He's just gonna.
Yeah, he's pissed off, and rightfully we abandoned ship on Laurie. I don't know what's going on anymore.
I don't know. Maybe we can sneak one out. I think the Kings are in there too. Maybe that could be the third one. But I think maybe that extends into the 7th game. Actually, I don't think. I don't think they're in the next 6.
No, they're not in the next 6. They are. You might be right.
I think,
but it's the Warriors and Sac. So it's like,
yeah, you're right. We would have to totally steal one of those games. And this team is capable of doing it.
All right,
I'm just not really sure. Like, we
need something tonight to like get me off the couch and like, hey, I'm gonna say it. Fuck yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
The F word.
Absolutely. Yeah. Where the wife starts looking at you and
so the kids are
say
asleep.
that around the kids.
Yeah.
Totally, man. I would, because not only is it a must win, but like it better be in convincing fashion.
Yeah.
Like if this comes down, if this comes down to like a 5-point game in the last minute,
nails on the couch and like,
so we'll see. I like the way Zach's been playing. Maybe
let's get positive.
Yeah, there you go.
We spent half the show. We got things off our chest. Now let's get positive. Go with it. You're right.
Okay, but that felt good. That felt good to get those off.
I did. I feel better.
But
go ahead, because I'm bringing up my notes right now.
Okay, so Zach being aggressive, making the extra pass when he has to, but he's been looking like the Zach that we need him to be. So that's good.
Yes, 100% with you. He last game especially was outside shot not falling to settle. Are we lagging?
Kind of lag. Yeah. It's been a little. It's been a little hit.
All I was he wasn't settling for the 3 when it wasn't falling. He got aggressive.
Yes, and that is when he is at his best, when he's attacking the rim. He had a nice little up and under early in the game.
And then the double pump dunk.
Oh, that was a nice one too, yeah.
Explosiveness. So we have that. Zach is back. Let's see, what else did I have here? The rest of these were just like good plays. I just always Javonte. Always.
Yeah, man, you appreciate what he does every single night out there.
Yeah, I put a play down. He missed like a floater, but he like hustled after a loose ball, like dove, and it got to an IO layup. But it was like caused by Javonte, and I was like, the guy just hustles.
He does all those things like that don't necessarily, the old don't show up in the stat sheet line. But
he had yes, you brought it up earlier. Caruso had his first like 8. He had a dunk when you're like, that's AC.
Wow, that was a big one. Yeah, that was my dish of the week actually. Because there wasn't a whole lot to choose from, honestly.
No, I did have one where it was like, and it might have been Caruso alley-oop to Drummond, or was it? Yeah.
That was a really good one.
Yeah. So, you have Caruso, you have Zach being aggressive.
Yeah.
We can't keep relying on 40 points from DeMar.
Yeah, I know. I was browsing through the stats earlier, and as much as I have loved Dragic and what he's done, I was a little disappointed to see that he's outscoring P-Will by like a point and a half or something like that on the season. So, and P-Will's been good lately.
Yes,
he's been doing. I was looking
out. He hit a corner 3, and I was like, okay, we need this. That's the shot he needs to hit.
Yes. And I was looking it up. I know we discussed last week. He's shooting almost 40% from 3-point land, which any bit that this team can get of 3-point action is good. So that's nice. And he's been shooting like 50% over his or 53% or something over his last 10 games. So he continues to, it's not a rapid ascent, but it's been a nice, steady, progressive one the last 10 games.
Yeah. And, let me ask you. So during the Pelicans game, at least Stacy and Adam made it seem like Io got benched. Like, I didn't really see something where he was playing like so, but like, I'm not there. Is Billy saying something? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, well, because I can't remember. It might have been in the first game against the Pelicans, but I did read some stuff about how Dragic was in that fourth quarter kind of closing position, as because he had more minutes than Io, I think, in that game, and he had, I think Io played the first 4 minutes of that fourth quarter, and then Dragic came in for the last 8. So,
all right, I
don't know if that's necessarily like a knock on Io's play as much as it is just having Dragic in there and that kind of veteran presence on the floor. So,
let me. I know we said we're gonna get away from our traditional format. Has your guy said anything about Kobe? Or P-Will, I saw showed up in the injury report. Have you heard?
I heard directly from their mouth to his ear to me that they are in. They're suiting up. They're going to play tonight.
Maybe that's the spark we need.
Well, we briefly touched on it last week, but Kobe White needs to be out there, and I say especially with how things have been going lately, as long as he's healthy enough, give him minutes and let him just shoot.
Yep. Dude, I was just going to say that.
We need somebody on this team to get hot, and not just for a quarter, not just for a game, but an extended stretch where it's a legitimate threat on the outside. So looking at the roster, he is
and it's like, I think part of my frustration lied in it was like, man, Zach had 35 or DeMar had 30 and Vooch chipped in 28. Like, everyone was playing great. We just got beat. We played like shit.
Yeah.
DeMar still had like 30, but he almost seemed non-existent. Like, I don't know. I was just in a bad spot. And I know
it's weird how DeMar can have that sometimes, where he has these games where he scores 30 points, but it's, I don't know.
Like the quiet 30.
Yeah, I don't know if it's, they're not the points aren't at the right time. If they're, I don't know. But yeah, you kind of are surprised at the end of the night when you look down, you're like, oh, I didn't realize he had 27 points or whatever. But
yeah,
a lot of it's on free throws too. But
yeah, I just, and the other thing, which we've been saying all along, is just really discouraging. And I'm hoping we turn around tonight. And like, I want to keep things positive, but it's like, we're letting them like 30 points in the first quarter, like every game. I turn around. It's like, all right, we let them 32 points. Cool.
Yeah, no, yeah, and that's like on a minimum. There's sometimes when it's almost 40 points.
Yeah, it's like, okay, we
and
can't
then
100 points tonight.
Right, and then our offense is usually struggling to find its rhythm too. So at the end of the first quarter, it's 34 to 24 or something, and then you're and that's happened too many times where you're just digging out of that early hole.
I'm with you. Okay, so we got Zach, explosive, looking great. We don't have any back-to-backs coming up. We got Kobe back in the lineup. We got AC looking like AC. Drummond should be full strength. Yeah. I'm optimistic. Like, tonight's the turning point.
This game, again, like having it against the Magic, could not have come at a better time.
Are you going to microdose before this game?
Oh, I think so. I'm ready to go on.
Yeah.
Friday night.
Yeah, Friday night. Like,
why not?
Get on Twitter. Like, we're going to be lighting up tonight.
It's going to be a good one. Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
Let me see. I know Jesse's not here. Let's see what our points are. I don't know if you know offhand, but
no, I didn't.
Bulls minus 8.5. Okay, that's positive.
Well, yeah, that tells you a lot.
So Vegas says 8.5. Do I think that? We put money down?
Well, I don't know. I guess I would like to.
Yeah,
But then if it doesn't go well, then I'm going to be doubly pissed off.
Let's wait this one out and just.
All right. Yeah, we'll see. If it was 6.5, I'd be all over.
6.5, we'd be all over. All right. Before we jump off, we're going to say we got a 6 great game stretch. Orlando, Boston, Milwaukee, Utah, Phoenix. I'm missing somebody. OKC.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You said, okay, yeah.
I'm saying it's a must-win tonight. We better win against OKC. I'm not calling it a must-win, but like depending what happens between the 2 games, we lose Boston and Milwaukee. It's a must-win.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And I mean, looking at it,
it's a must-win. Forget it.
Because all those other games, even they're all out on the West Coast, and you know how traditionally that always goes for the Bulls. So
yeah,
you have to get tonight, and I would love to see him split one of Milwaukee.
I would feel great if.
Yeah,
is that like between now and Wednesday we were 2-1? Yeah. I would be like,
oh, that would be
eggplant
nice.
Emoji.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah.
BB, big time, baby.
Yeah. Yep. So okay, before I jump off, because Fridays are always I gotta get out of here by 4. We're gonna do day after Thanksgiving show.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. I was gonna ask you that. What I'm good with whatever. I don't have
number 2. I don't.
Right. Yeah, we'll try and get one in then on Friday
Or I mean, I'm off starting on Wednesday, so you let me. I don't really we have much planned.
Okay.
Let me look at the list. We'll text.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll keep in touch on it, and then whatever, because we don't have anything. So
yeah, because they have Milwaukee and then nothing. I mean, we could always do like a weird Wednesday show or a Friday. Like we'll figure it out.
Well, maybe we could, because what are they? I'm just pulling up the schedule now. So what is it? Friday, Monday, and then Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we could do Wednesday. We'll see what's going on.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll play it by ear.
Yeah.
Well, Trevor, I feel better.
This has been therapeutic.
I agree. I feel at least a little bit better.
Yeah. I mean, I came in just pissed off, God.
Yep.
Oh, just mad as a horse. So let's see what happens tonight against the Magic.
Yep. Well, guys, let's stay positive. Let's stick together, and let's see what happens.
Yep. That's crucial during times like these.
Well, as always,
that's al dente.